Hi everybody, this is Angie from Tourangie.com, and today I'm in Bluefield, West Virginia. I'm about to turn onto Cumberland Road from the Goodwill and Gabe's parking lot here at Cumberland Road. This is just going to be basically Cumberland Road and Jefferson Street. I had a request for Jefferson Street, which we'll talk about a little bit more shortly. But right up ahead, see the church right here on the right? Well, there's a graveyard right beside it. And the church is Cumberland Heights Baptist Church, and the graveyard is Cumberland Heights graveyard, basically. Now, I was just having a discussion with a friend talking about cemeteries versus graveyards. Graveyard, of course, has the context. People do not like the word graveyard, mainly because it's got the word grave in it. It tends to lead to a more spooky thoughts or spooky feelings, I believe. People prefer to use the word cemetery, but graveyard is typically what is used on a small plot of land that has graves, or a plot of land that's beside a church that is, for graves. So that's typically graveyard, not a cemetery. I was trying to find out a little bit more about anybody buried in that little area, the cemetery or graveyard, so to speak, since it's beside the church. But I've came to realize that that's just the Cumberland Heights Baptist Church, and that's just a graveyard affiliated with it, basically. I have not found an actual name of that graveyard. But anyway, we're going on down Cumberland Road, and we're going to go down Jefferson Street. So a while back, I had talked about some of the scariest streets in Bluefield to drive because there's such a steep hill. Well, one person had reached out that they wanted to see Jefferson Street, and I had done Jefferson Street several times driving up, but never going down. And the reason for this is typically you don't go down Jefferson Street, you go up it. The cars park on the right side of the street. So if you're going down Jefferson, you have to pull over if you meet a car that's coming up. And it's the opposite on Washington Street. So basically, in this area, you go down Washington Street because you never have to worry about pulling over, and you go up Jefferson Street because you never have to worry about pulling over. So today we're going to do the reverse. We'll go down Jefferson Street because somebody said it was one of their scariest roads for them. It doesn't bother me, but you can see where it is a little bit steep in a section. One of the people that had mentioned Jefferson Street as being a steep road, I believe the name was Jack Ball. So here's a shout out to him talking about Jefferson Street, so you all can now see what Jefferson Street looks like going down. So it's just up here on the right. It's just past this house, I believe, right here. Yeah, this is Jefferson Street, so you'll get to see it going down. Back in the 1990s, I used to love this area, just the streets. I had many friends in this area. Would come and visit and different things. So I always loved the houses on this area and stuff. And of course, it'd be pretty neat in the winter to sleigh ride down some of these hills when cars weren't coming. So that was a pretty fun time. So one of the other things I'll attach is the previous video I've done of Jefferson Street talking about the Bluefield Inn that's at the bottom. We're getting to a little bit of a steep part of this hill. It's not terrible though, but you can see it. It can be a little bit steep, I guess. So especially for some people who aren't used to driving these roads, but this one doesn't bother me at all. Anyway, the Bluefield Inn is just right over here on the right. Yeah, it's a decent place to stay in Bluefield. It's more like a historic bed and breakfast kind of inn. It's not really a bed and breakfast, but it's about $150 a night, which isn't too terrible of a price for staying at this place. It's built in 1904, I believe. Anyway, I'll put a link up to my other video where I discuss the inn because there's there's some pretty neat little history that goes with the inn. So I'll put that up. Now, of course, there's the down here, we just passed it, is the churches that are on Jefferson Street here before you get to College Avenue. It was College Avenue Baptist Church and stuff was on the left. And then we're stopped here at this stop sign. Now, when you cross over, it's still considered Jefferson Street. So we'll just go on to the end of it before I shut this video off. There's been always tons of businesses throughout here and different things, but and it used to be the post office up here on the right. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. I just wanted to show off Jefferson Street, going down it. I personally do not think it's a scary road, but some people do tend to find it scary. So since I've only driven up it in my videos, why not? I'll drive down it for you. Alright, this is Angie from Tourangie.com. Come to my website, read my blogs, and make appointments so I can help you plan your next travel adventure. Talk to you later.